my work, it's almost all super saturated and bright and colorful. I love playing with kind of loud, contrasting colors. And forever, I've always used synthetically dyed material. And, starting at like these really kind of bright and powerful colors of these cones behind me. During the pandemic, I was kind of forced, as we all were, to teach online. And one thing I was really interested in doing is having my students be able to produce dye in their homes. I did a couple of semesters remote teaching with the natural dye, and then fell so in love with it that when we got back in person, I continued it. And one student raised her hand and said, "My roommate is in the horticulture club, and I think they're doing a dye garden at the Arboretum." And so I said, "What?" And got immediately on my email and found Sherry was about to put a dye garden into the Arboretum.
This project really started out as a Christmas present, a book that one of my mentors gave me. And that book sparked an idea. Hey, I could do a workshop with the Horticulture Club on fresh leaf indigo dyeing. And we tried it, and the students loved it, and I loved it. And from there, the idea went on to incorporate, hey, let's grow more plants, because that's what I do, I grow plants. Let's grow more plants that have natural dye properties.
I guess it was even at the beginning of our collaboration. We were talking about who's this for and how do we offer it. So we had a successful year at the Arboretum and sharing with the visitors of the Arboretum. We built a website that people can access the research done in the dye garden. But Sherry was very keen to work with extension agents. And I had I've never had experience with them before. The idea was to present this research to the extension agents so that the agents could then take it into their community, and then that output is even further. That felt like a really rich community to share this research with, on top of our students. The students can maybe use it in a different way, but the communities that the agents are serving can really hit the ground and kind of run with it.
Just by chance, Crystal Gregory got involved. She saw as a fiber professor and as someone who was already experimenting with different dyes. She saw the dye garden at the UK Arboretum, and they made connections, and then Sherry already used me as a connection, and I said, well, I can make the extension connection, and I believe it's valuable, this kind of knowledge will be valuable for agents to be able to bring back to their communities. It was a beautiful partnership that was happening before we even realized it was happening, I think, and we just came together and said, let's do it. And here we are. We planted plants outside here at the Boyle County office, and so we got a hands-on workshop. We got to go in and harvest those dye plants, and now we're in the process of dyeing as we speak, and seeing these, and hopefully these agents are going to be able to take these wonderful resources that Sherry and Crystal have brought and their knowledge and bring that back to their communities all over the state of Kentucky.
The excitement that they had and what we were able to offer them at this point of like, here's all that we know, like we have open arms, we don't have all the answers, but we have a lot to share, and then we also have a lot of resources too.
As an extension agent, we are learning from those researchers, from that faculty. They are who we are taking information from. So to have them come to us, kind of see what we're working with, see where we spend our every day, which is very, very different from a campus situation, I think is important, just to keep those lines of communication open and be able to help each other. That's what we're here for, is to talk about what the community needs, but also what the researchers need, and hopefully those can go together.
It's a powerful way to get the latest versions of our work out to the people of Kentucky. It should initiate kind of a curiosity among our farmers and what can I do next? What is this capable of becoming in my hands? And that's exciting to me because I just really, I want to see what happens next.